It starts off where a Philadelphia newspaper editing room editor John says to Malcolm, "Okay, who wants to do the story on Nicky Scarfo? You know, he's coming up to his last times in death. Um, you know, he was notorious and he was considered the most notorious crime figure of Philadelphia's history. Who wants it? I'll take it," says Malcolm. And Malcolm, being a fresh journalist out of the university, out of Howard University, chooses to pick up the story. He said, "You know, this kid was a killer, right?" "Oh yeah, I read up on him. I read everything about him. I know that what he did to Philadelphia. I know all the things he's done. You sure you want this, right?" "Yeah, I do. I want this." "Wow. Well, let me arrange it with the prison so you can go up there." He's in Maryland, right? Maryland Federal Penitentiary. You know, we can see what we can do. You know, he has a priest that goes up there constantly. And the Howard University, Malcolm asks, "Well, how come you know so much about it?" "I covered him as before I became, editor of the Enquirer. This kid was this kid was brutal. He was more brutal than any man I've ever seen. This kid was This kid was the gangster of all gangsters. He was true to the code." Malcolm then takes his pen and starts jotting down more information as he gets ready to think about going to the store. And I mean the store of legend Nicky Scarfo. Scene flips to where Malcolm goes home, does more notes on it, sits back and look at old Phil Leonetti background tapes about what Phil snitched and talked about and said, and other snitches who said things. Gathering more notes. Day comes, day of when he has to go up to the prison. As he enters the prison, is the federal penitentiary of Maryland, of North Carolina. I'm sorry, and there he enters the first time, his first experience in dealing with 101 report from a jail cell. The warden has given permission with the Philadelphia Inquirer to do a live point interview. The warden meets with Malcolm. "Do you know this kid? You know who you're dealing with?" "Yeah, I know. I'm dealing with Nicodemus Scarfo." "Yeah, but do you know he's been locked up for some of the most heinous crimes of our time? Do you know he's a killer?" "Yes, I know he's been called many things, and I am willing to do this interview on behalf of all the people that have been knocked down by him too, the victims." Yeah, he was something in his day. Just be careful though. Don't try to be too particular. You know he's sick, right? "Yeah, I heard that he's yeah, he don't have too much time to go. He's The priest comes up here every week to read him last rites. He wants a living last rites given to him every week, but we allow it." As Malcolm enters the room, the waiting room, he sees the priest coming out, and the priest says, "You must be Malcolm. I've heard a lot about you. I read up on you in the Inquirer. You're one of the most newest and journalistic reporters of our time. I'm very proud." Well, when you see Nicky, just be knowing that you're dealing with a sick man, not the man that used to be. It's known as as we know him as. He's changed a lot, but he's still Nicodemus Scarfo. Good luck to you. So you think I need a prayer? You're gonna need more than a prayer with him. Trust me. But don't tell him I said so. Malcolm's turn to go in to see the first time he ever meets Nicky Scarfo. As he comes in to set up his opportunity, his cameraman is also there, and his cameraman is setting up, and they're setting up a table, and Nicky begins to come out with a guard behind him, and Nicky comes through the door, a door that is padded, but comes to the door, and first Malcolm looks upon him, and he looks upon Nicky, and at that point, Nicky is older, but still has that smile that could smile at you one way and but kill you the next, as Malcolm remembers what he was told about him. Suddenly, the introduction starts. Hi, I am Malcolm Moore. Yeah, you're Malcolm Moore. I know about you. You know who I am, right? Yes, sir. You're Mr. Scarfo. Hey, I like that, Mr. Scarfo. Hey, I like that. What do you hear? What he say? How you doing? I've been watching a lot of old movies. I'm picking up the lingo, you know. Okay. You say you're Edward G. Robinson, huh? Not me. I'd have been James Cagney. You know, Angels with the Dirty Faces. Yeah, that's true. That was a good movie. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so what is the if I'm hearing the Philadelphia Inquirer wants to do now to me after they fried me in front of the press? I don't know why I gave you this interview, but I figured, let's I'm gonna give it an opportunity. I read up on you, and why should I be worried about that? You know, me and the black kids always got along, especially up in North Philly. We got along around Jersey. I ain't got no problem with you. I got more problem with the people in my own race than I got with you guys. Rats, all of them. Well, I want to start at a point of when you began your time. Oh my God, you want to go? You want another one of those, huh? No, 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 no. I don't want to start there, but I do want to start in a way that can that can tell my viewers a little bit more depth about you and your and how you might want to look upon yourself. You know now, knowing that you're reaching reaching my death. You mean? You think I'm not gonna die? Of course I know I'm gonna die. You know that? I'm not scared to die. You can mention it. You mean my death, right? Well, I seen the priest. Oh, the father comes by here. I knew his dad. His dad was in the family. He became a priest. That's why he's a priest. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I want to start somewhere. Okay, make it easy on you. I don't want you to have to what's wrong with you? You can't look at me in my eyes, can you? Yeah, I can look at you in your eyes. I can look dead in you in your eyes. Well, then look in my eyes, and what do you see? Can you see me? Yeah, I see you. Yeah, I figured you'd say that. Listen, I'm gonna make it easy for you. You take your time, and I'll take my time. How about that? But guess what? It's gonna start now. Okay? You ready? Yeah. Okay. You're well. I see that you used to be a boxer. That's a laugh out loud. Yeah, I boxed, and I didn't let nobody beat me either. They thought I was because I was short. I was supposed to be scared of them. I wasn't scared of nobody. You understand? Nobody. I was never scared of nobody. If it took everything in me to beat you, I beat you. Okay, I understand that.